Good morning. This is Frank with Morning Quick Shot, brought to you by Trade Stalkers and NINZA Pro Traders. I hope everyone had a nice Thanksgiving, had time with family and friends. Let's get started here this morning. Looks like we had opens here at 2208, immediately pulled down all the way down into this first target zone in here and drove right straight through it to our overnight low right here at 21.9950. And then pushed our way right back up into the across the 24-hour VWAP up to the bottom of this zone. Expected turn right back in here, and now we're sitting right here, right around the 2203 area. So what's in store for today? Could be a little bit volatile today, a little bit coming up off of the weekend. Could be slow. In other words, we just don't know what traders are going to do after the holidays. So let's just take a quick look at the charts only. We're trade what we see. Rebounded down to here at this support at 23,025 right here. So we got a couple choices here. If we go to the downside, we close below this 24-hour VWAP. You look for it to come right back down here and test this double bottom right here at 21.99. Come back up and test right in here at 2202.75, and then push our way back down to this zone, somewhere between 21.98, 21.96 area. Look for it to then bounce back up to this 29.9950 and then drive itself down to the next zone, which is down here at the 23, or excuse me, 93 area to 91, right in this zone. Look for a pullback somewhere around in this zone, a possible reversal here. And then if it keeps wanting to go, we're going to head down to 86 to 84, area 50 in this area. Each one of these could be a major turn, major reversal, so just be cautious. This 2200 is a key level, flat or even number, psychological lever. So we get down to this double bottom. I expect to reverse at least to come back up into this area. Where it started right here at this 24-hour VWAP, where it happens to be as it comes down to meet it. Now, if it can cross back over this 24-hour VWAP, then that's when we're going to look for it to move to the upside. Otherwise, look for some consolidation after it retraces back up to here, consolidation in this area, and just hold that and be real cautious with it. Now, if it breaks up and holds above the 24-hour VWAP, then look for it to move on up, test the overnight high, the open, and the overnight high. They're really close there. So it'll test both of them at the same time. Now, it's got to break through and hold and come right back down, probably down into this 2205 and look to go back up. So that could turn into some tight consolidation in this area until it will break and close above the 2209. Then look for this next target at 2212, 2211 area. Friday's high right here, Friday's close right in this area. If it can do that, again, look for them to retest as it comes back down. It breaks back through to the upside of this retest, could be all the way down to this 21, or excuse me, 2208.50, or it could just be a couple points below 2111. Excuse me, boy, 2211 to 2210 this morning. It is a Monday. But if we can break above this zone and hold it, then we can start looking for new targets up here. New targets go into the next zones at 2219 to 2220, and then on up to 24 to 26. So let's take a look at market profile and get an idea where we might go for those targets. Here real quick. And here we go. This pulls up the daily chart. You throw some fibs in here and some fibs extensions. So we can see we're right up in here, a little bit of pullback right to all the way down to the bottom of 28. And this is keep in mind, this is a continuous contract. So as long as we stay above this 21.97 and hold, we could just continue right on up. First target at 22.50 on a daily. Now this is, it's quite a ways up there. So that's the big move, big swing move for everybody to keep an eye on. If it breaks down below this 21.97, then you got to start looking back at these other zones, right back into here at 21.80 area. So be cautious with that. Now let's look at a 4-hour time frame of 235 minutes. What I like to use. You can see we pulled up into here, and we're just nice slow grind all the way up to the same high right in here. A continuous contract at 2213 or at 2211 right in this area. Watch for the pullback and stay closed above the 2204 area is an indication for us, and also, of course, the 2197 we just talked about on the daily. But if we can break above this 2213, you can see here it's pushing targets all the way up to the 2262 area, and it's pretty high up there. So a lot of open area up in here for this market to move. Got to be real cautious and just keep your eyes open on what's going to happen here. If you have any questions, contact Frank at tradestalkers.com. Have a great day.